Good afternoon and welcome to Watson Park, home of Ware FC, for this tantalising North London Challenge Cup final, part of the BSFL, between Royal Parthenope and FC Trent Park. These sides had to scrap it out to get here and both sprang surprises in the semi-finals. They both beat Premier Division sides to get here. Royal Parthenope beating Metnitzik FC by 3-2, and Trent Park beating Olympia by the same scoreline. But who will come out on top this afternoon? Royal Parthenope come into the fixture as slight underdogs. They finished 4th in the 4th tier of the BSFL this season. FC Trent Park were bronze medalists in the 2nd tier. Royal Parthenope manager Antonio Baratolo names Copello in goal, El Dimni at right back with Ungasang and Desario, the two centre halves, Lamarosa at left back, Siciliani and Sagrawi anchor midfield, just in behind number 31 Mushi at number 10, Cusano on the left up front, Caseman on the right wing, and Tiriaki through the centre. They've got the two Costas on the bench, then Simano, Castellana, Desio, Gray and Nieverov. Manager Elias Katsaludu names Nicholas in goal for FC Trent Park. Then a back four of Pedrithis, Chiotis, Lingi and Shambi. Chiakli and Tori anchoring midfield in behind Katsaludu himself. Stavru on the right wing, Uribari on the left, and Tate, number 17, through the centre. He then names Ali, Redguard, Violaris, Kaipianu, Niku, Agathangelu and Johnston on the substitutes bench. And it will be FC Trent Park who get us underway from right to left in this first half. White shirts, black shorts and black socks for them. Their opponents for the afternoon, Royal Parthenope in the sky blue shirts, white shorts and white socks, kicking from left to right. Desario with a searching ball forwards, headed back into a dangerous enough area for Trent Park to try and keep this one alive. Nice challenge in there by El Dimni. He can get his side on the away here. Nice start this by the underdogs, and they've got an early opportunity. It's Cusano clean on goal, and he's fluffed his lines. Just got the ball, caught underneath him, couldn't steer it goalwards. And that is a let-off for FC Trent Park. Lost possession cheaply here. Uribari was the guilty party. Tiriaki with a sumptuous ball forwards with the outside of his right foot. Found Cusano, and he just had a bit more time than he realised. Just got the ball caught underneath him. Couldn't steer it goalwards. It is a let-off for FC Trent Park. The team in black and white just looking to try and build from the back. Shambi getting himself into trouble. Kiriaki's played the ball in field now. Ball forwards, hits a defender. Still alive. Mopped up neatly enough in midfield by Torre. Nice ball out to Stavru. Danger here. Uribari switching out to the right-hand side off this left flank. He has got Tate in the centre. I think he wants a decision there, Uribari. He's not going to get one. Half-hearted appeals. Good defending in the end. Really well stood up here by Desario. Just nicked in ahead of Uribari and got the goal kick for his side. End-to-end contest this so far. No real danger at either end as far as the goalkeepers are concerned. Here comes Tate now though. He's won the ball back in a very dangerous area here. Katsadulu, the player manager, he can't get his shot away, wins a corner. Possibly should have gone for goal a little bit earlier there. He's on the wind-up a little bit. Upset a couple of the Parthenope back line there, but referee calmed it down. Lamarosa with some defending to do. Lovely skill there from Stavru. He's gone towards the byline. He can't get past Desario again. Industrious stuff down that right-hand side. Here's the corner. Ball is played in. Neat play enough between Torre and Stavru, but they haven't been able to keep hold of possession. Parthenope looking to build on the counter-attack. Lovely ball up the line. Here's Cusano. He's been lively so far. Nice little turn of feet. He's beaten his man as well. And he's bearing down on the defence. He has Tiriaki in support. Cusano doesn't need him at the moment. He goes for goal, hits the defender. Possibly the wrong decision. Caseman was ahead of him. Caseman is Parthenope's top scorer in this competition. Unable to get himself in the game just yet. At the other end, here's Stavrou. Able to find Tate on the edge of the penalty area. Can Tate beat his man? He's got past Desario. Shot towards goal. Oh, it's a really smart save. Had to be made that by Capello. Corner from the left-hand side now. Stavrou creating the opportunity for Tate, who showed nice feet, dancing feet to squeeze past Desario. Got slightly fortunate that the ball came off Lamarosa back to him, but Capello, fingertip save over the crossbar. And look what it meant to him. Just a corner for the men in black and white. Here's Tate now. Hasn't got a huge amount of support, but he's found Stavrou. Tate on the overlap. Stavrou coming infield, is going to go for goal here. Comfortable enough, diving down to his right there for Capello. He's been the busier of the two goalkeepers. Sent back in by Pedrithis. Tate challenging Desario. Desario getting the better of his opposite number here, and he fancies it here, Desario. He's somehow kept hold of the ball. Tate flying in. He's won the ball back. Referee says play on. Well enough tempered. Clean challenges so far going in, but the heat just starting to ramp up here as Stavrou makes his way into the penalty area, just fumbles over the ball in, and it just evaded. Katsaludi was in the centre. Uribari was at the far post. That's possibly a let-off for Trent Park FC. Dangerous ball this, back to Capello. Oh, he's done really well to recover there. Did really well. Done no favours at all by his back line there. Desario unusually playing the ball into a dangerous area. He's been so composed throughout this game. The goalkeeper, Capello, though, alert to the danger, gets his side out of dodge. Stavrou again. He's been really busy down that right-hand side. Nice ball into midfield. Giacoli's worked this really nicely as well. Can he find the pullback? He can't find a teammate. Desario, an ever-present in that back line. Extinguishes the danger. Now Cusano. He wants the ball back on the overlap. Parthenope just biding their time. Switch of play is an unsuccessful one. Looking for Caseman. Katsaludi's done unbelievably well again, and he's released Uribari down this right-hand side. Uribari into the penalty area, tries to twist and turn his man on the near side. El Dimni is the man who's back there, almost snatches it off his opponent, but it's broken on the edge of the penalty area. Giacoli was invited to shoot, didn't do so. Stavrou, he's hit his effort high and wide. I think it came off, the last touch was his, so it is a goal kick. Incident off the ball here. Oh, it's a red card. Siciliani given his marching orders. It was off camera, but it was right under the nose of the referee. Katsaludi, I think, was the man involved, but we've got no footage to show you. So we persevere here with Royal Parthenope, the underdogs in this game, now down to 10 men. Seemingly a bit of a mountain to climb here for them as their opponents break. Tate, he's got Stavrou in support. Here he is. He's got support in the centre. Stavrou doesn't need it. Goes for goal. Narrowly wide. Really well saved by Capello. The last touch was his. Superb stuff from Lorenzo Capello. Almost ruthless with his counter-attack. FC Trent Park into the penalty area. Stavrou went, decided he didn't need the support. Drew a marvellous save from the goalkeeper. Torre was up there. Tate would have had a tap in as well. But Stavrou went for goal. Possibly the wrong decision. Nonetheless, here's the corner. Towards Uribari, out on the right-hand side, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper again. And we are approaching half-time now. It wasn't the most entertaining of games until Siciliani got sent off in the 43rd minute for an off-the-ball incident. The heat has ramped up on his side, Royal Parthenope, since then. 2 gilt-edge opportunities for the men in black and white, and Royal Trent Park are on the attack once again. Chiakli, now Stavru, he's got acres of space on that right-hand side to find the ball in towards the back post. In it goes, headed clear by the defender, Kostoludu. Oh, it's superb. Superb from the captain and the player-manager, Elias Katsoludu. That goal had been coming. He's been well involved throughout this game. Subject to violent conduct a few minutes ago, which saw Siciliani receive his marching orders from the referee. This ball in from Stavru, stood up towards the back post. Katsaludi initially challenged for the ball, and he was alert to the clearance. Ow, the goalkeeper stood no chance, did he? So much power on that bicycle kick from Katsaludi. Superb effort. And FC Trent Park, having ridden their luck really in the opening stages of this game, they have begun to reassert. Their opponents, down to 10 men, have not been able to stem the tide. And FC Trent Park, a goal to 0 up, and there goes the half-time whistle. An uneventful half really until the 43rd minute. Siciliani giving his marching orders for an off-the-ball incident involving Katsaludi, who scored a magnificent bicycle kick. Barely 3 minutes later, half-time, Royal Parthenope 0, FC Trent Park 1. So Royal Parthenope to get us underway for the second half here. Can they turn the tide, upset the odds? They beat Metnitsik FC, the reigning champions of this competition, in the semi-final. But here in the final, they're a goal to 0 down and a man down as well, as Uribari makes some headway down the left-hand side, edge of the penalty area, tried to pull it back for Torre. Cleared in the end eventually by Parthenope. Caseman back there, couldn't keep hold of the ball, couldn't get his side on the counter-attack there. Top scorer in this competition, the number 7. Trent Park on the attack. Katsaludi inside. Nice effort towards goal. What a finish that is from Chiakli. Superb long-range effort. He just wasn't closed down. And what a different game this looks like now. 5 minutes before half-time, you felt Parthenope had a chance. But they're 2-0 down now. With 10 men, you'd have to say this looks like an uphill battle from this stage. Nice ball inside towards Chiakli from Torre. He had time to pick out an effort, picked out the bottom corner. Capello, who's been superb in this game so far, in goal. He had no chance. Not happy with the lack of closing down. The Inquisition begins in the heart of that Parthenope defence, but it's not going to change the shape of this game, I don't think, bar a real upset. Trent Park in the ascendancy. Parthenope just need to try and keep this scoreline respectable. Here's Uribari again. Oh, so close there. Superb ball in. Here's Stavru, pulls it back. Not far wide again from Chiakli. It was Uribari giving Caseman a problem. Caseman having to do more defending than he wants to do. Maybe there was just the slightest of touches there for Torre. Stavru pulled it back, and Chiakli just tried to prod it goalwards. Ended up just over the crossbar. A deft effort. Not one that he was able to steer on target, though. Here's Katsaludi. Uribari with a nice touch. He's been flagged offside. He can't quite understand how. Free kick taken quickly. Parthenope will be hoping to build a smarter counter-attack than they were able to with Caseman last time round. Switch of play is a nice one. Here's Paulo Costa on as a substitute. Throws a couple of step-overs. Tiriaki gets him the ball back towards the byline. This now for Costa. Smart defending so far. Tries to go up the line. Wins a corner for his side. Pedrices alert to that. Here comes the ball in from the left-hand side. Desario, I think, got on the end of it, but he sent it in the wrong direction. Couldn't steer it goalwards. This is a good period of pressure, this, for the side with 10 men. They need to try and keep the ball this end of the pitch, although they've lost the throw in there. Did look like it came off a Trent Park player, but the referee disagreed. To find space so quickly here, Trent Park, and they might have another opportunity here because Uribari's bearing down on goal. More superb goalkeeping from Capello. You do wonder what the score would be were it not for the heroics of Lorenzo Capello in this game. Could already be a bit of a cricket score. 2 or 3 borderline world-class saves in that opening half, weren't there, from him? Here's his opposite number, John Nicholas. Possibly just getting a little bit bored in goal on his own. He's giving the ball away here. Effort towards goal. Tiriaki's, oh, he's just scrambled it clear. He's recovered so well there, John Nicholas. But that was all his own doing. He was brave initially to take the ball into midfield ahead of Casement, but a really poor pass inside to Chiotis. And Tiriaki went for goal. It was the right thing to do. Nicholas was backpedaling, scrambled it wide. Opportunities like that you have to feel need to go Parthenope's way if they are to get back level in this game. They've got a corner. In it comes towards the back post. Desario was there. Casement can't get hold of it. Scrambled away by Trent Park. Up to Uribari. Ball doesn't land at his feet that kindly, and Parthenope once again breathe a sigh of relief. Oh, the goalkeeper, Capello. He can play with his feet as well, this guy. He's done really well initially, but he's on the back foot again because he's giving the ball away. Just possibly got a little bit cocky following that superb piece of skill. Chapeau. Couldn't get it up to the feet of Tiriaki. He couldn't get hold of it anyway. Here comes the effort towards goal now from distance. Capello alive to it again. Decent effort, on target. Trent Park playing some samba stuff now. Ball in towards the centre, effort towards goal. Capello saved it again. Agathangelou hasn't got his shooting boots on this afternoon. That's 2 decent efforts he's been able to really trouble Capello with. Here's Shackley again, scorer of that second Trent Park goal. He's got Katsaludi ahead of him. Intercepted by the defender. They want offside. They're not going to get it. Katsaludi. Can they get a clincher here? Trent Park. Ball towards the back post. Stood up. Agathangelou fluffs his lines again. Agathangelou in with a challenge. Had to be careful there. Could be on the counter-attack here, Parthenope, but they're not going to get the decision from the referee. They wanted a foul. It was a robust challenge. Here comes the ball in towards the back post. Katsaludi was lurking. Agathangelou was in there as well. They can get the ball in again here towards the edge of the penalty area. Lovely touch there from Agathangelou. Shot towards goal. Katsaludi blocked. Ball still alive. Oh, it was out of play actually. Parthenope with some territory, but unable to keep hold of the ball in midfield. So the counter-attack surely on here for Trent Park. Uribari on the overlap. Nice ball out to him by Agathangelou, who continues his run into the penalty area. Here he goes. Uribari can't keep hold of the ball, getting a bit scrappy. Just about gets it back off his opponent though. Dangerous ball in. Oh, it's a tap-in for Katsaludi. A real tap-in. Superb game down the left-hand side for Uribari though, and Katsaludi with a poacher's instinct at the back post. Uribari got inside his man. They just doubled up on him there and actually ended up falling over themselves, the defenders. Took it to the byline, squared it across the face of goal. Capello was completely stranded. Katsaludi, he could not miss from there. He's had a superb game, and he makes it 3. Still 15 minutes left here. Could be more opportunities. Here's the corner. Ball towards the back post. Punched clear by Capello. Opportunity to counter-attack for Parthenope, but fumbled slightly. Back to Capello. He's taking his time now. He possibly knows that this game is up. Parthenope causing themselves more headaches. Katsaludi cuts inside, little ball forwards, the back heel. Chiakli's effort towards goal, he scuffed it. Any purchase on that, and surely it was 4-0. Patient build-up play, but they've got a bit sloppy there, Trent Park. Parthenope can't build. They have won the ball back though. Here's Gray, looking for the slide rule ball up the line. Oh, superb save. Castellana's effort. Saved and eventually smothered safely by Nicholas. Gray's perseverance was the key here. The big number 9. Lovely judged. Slide rule, reverse pass. Castellana on his weaker left foot, just couldn't steer it past the keeper, but it wasn't an easy save. Harried into danger that he was then able to collect. Tate, back on. Nice turn. Desario, oh, nice turn again from Tate. He's pulling out the party tricks now. They've got an opportunity on the counter here. Up to Uribari again, a thorn in his opponent's side all afternoon. Katsaludi wants his hat-trick, but the ball towards the back post just about evaded everyone. Real let-off that. But here's again the skill from Tate. Turned 2 men there. Turned a third, possibly even a fourth, you know. Wonderful skill from the big man, Ricky Tate. This game, as far as Parthenope are concerned, just in danger of losing all meaning, really. Here's Gray. Can't get the ball under his spell, but he's done well again. Industrious stuff from him. Here's Costa. Out to the right-hand side. Parthenope desperate for an opportunity here. Costa shoved off the ball there by Chiotis, but stays on his feet. Patient play. Gray's offside. He doesn't think he was offside. He doesn't believe he was. He's tapped it in. Casement. Won't count though. Just edging ever closer into the final stages of this game. Katsaludi with a nice ball home. He gets it back. Neat pass, neat intricate work in midfield by this Trent Park side. Tate gets the ball back on halfway. Sees the pass out on the left-hand side, finds it. Uribari on the overlap. They want offside here, Trent Park. They're not going to get it. Ball across, surely. Oh, Agathangelou. He completely missed it, but he's left it for Ali. He thinks he may have been offside, I think, Agathangelou. It looked for a second like perhaps he'd lost his pottle again, but it turned out to be a stroke of genius from Agathangelou, with Daniel Ali on as a substitute, able to tap in at the back post. Uribari, what a game he's had, by the way. Sumptuous ball in. I think Capello got a touch on that, but there was nothing he could do. No chance of keeping it out. Hopping mad that it wasn't given offside. But it's not going to change the outcome of this game. Parthenope playing for a bit of pride now. Here's Gray with the ball forwards. Costa was lurking. Gray's header. It is scrappy. Here's Tate once again. Been really dangerous in these sorts of areas as Ricky Tate. Same for Uribari, really. Has an option on the overlap, which he uses. Ball towards the back post. Chiakli, he's got one already. Can he get 2? Can he turn provider? Hits the crossbar, Agathangelou. His luck just hasn't been at it this afternoon. Been lively since he came on, but unable to make a dent in the scoreline. But overall, his team have been able to. They want to keep a clean sheet here at the other end, though, was Sugwari. Was bearing down on goal, well defended in the end. Here's Costa again. Twinkle tones down the byline, wins the corner. Ball towards the back post, evaded everyone. Still in play. Plenty of men behind the ball though for Trent Park. Costa involved again. Here's the other Costa, out to Cusano. Cusano trying to jinx his way through. Trent Park able to defend. Nice touch again by Tate, but he's lost out now. Costa has found Cusano in the penalty area. Offside now, says the referee.
No way.
Referee's assistant on the far side flagged. Caseman sent it over the crossbar anyway. They're not happy with the decision. Parthenope. Caseman fluffed his lines anyway, so it wouldn't have counted, wouldn't have mattered. And there goes the full-time whistle. The 10 men of Parthenope unable to stem the Trent Park tide. 2 for Katsaludi, Chackley and Ali late on. See them round out 4-0 victors. They will lift the North London Challenge Cup.
FC Trent Park's number 10, Elias, to go and accept this award for the player of the game. An absolutely outstanding goal to FC Trent Park for their own side. Tom Healy, John Nobleman, Catherine Kashak, your senior awards. Thank you, gentlemen. Tom, you stand behind the trophy. Runners-up today, Royal Parthenope come receive the runners-up medal. The hard-fought season, I've refereed a many a time, a lot of heart, a lot of desire, the Royal Parthenope team. We have together. And a special mention to the goalkeeper, Lorenzo Capello, who certainly kept the boys in today for a long period of time.
Yes. That's what. Bye. Yeah.
And now Trent Park, you can step forward, captain being the last player, come receive your winner's medal. Led by number 1, John Nicholas, who kept the boys at bay today. Well done, Johnny Gold.
This
has together, please. For the 2024-2025 North London Challenge Cup winners. is the Barnet Sunday Football League. Last trophy today. 1-5.
One thing. I've been practicing this. Ella gotta be more.
Elias,
Yeah.
big day today.
Yep.
Another cup for you guys. How you feeling?
Yeah, honestly, amazing. I'm obviously been fortunate to be the manager with Steph and Ricky Tate. Like, they're my two assistant managers, and we inherited like an amazing team. That last year we were only at half of our potential, and we all knew that. And yeah, like, to win 2 trophies in our first season as a management group is amazing, and there's still so much more from these boys to come, and we should have done better. We should have won the league, got to the semi-final of the Middlesex Cup, lost to Highgate, who won the FA Sunday Cup, best team in the country. So, and obviously they're amazing, and yeah, congrats to them for winning the FA Sunday Cup. It's a brilliant achievement. But yeah, man, honestly, it feels amazing. I think it could have been a different season, like, if we didn't win these 2 trophies, like being so close in the league, which we felt we should have won. I felt we were the best team in the league, and yeah, getting so close in the Middlesex Cup could have been a different end to the season, but now it feels like a good end, winning 2 trophies, and it's the first time in the club's history we've won 2 trophies, so it's good.
Up against a very tricky customer, you know, their fans were singing. Good team, but all in all, what was the manager's team talk to you guys about this team? You could tell they're a proper family club, so it was difficult to play against. They got a lot of heart. I thought their shape was pretty good, but our game plan was to be patient, recycle the ball as much as we can, get it from side to side, be aggressive off the ball. You know, I think sometimes when we play against a team that on paper looks like less of a team because they're in divisions below, you don't bring that same intensity as when you play against a Highgate or last week Olympia. We went toe-to-toe with them. We were really aggressive from the front. It's like we really wanted it, and we were as good as them. So sometimes it's hard to get that, but today and the last final, the boys bought it, and I think, yeah, I think we've done the job. I think there was things we could have done better today, but we've done the job. We've done well. No stuff happened today. We didn't know what was happening off the ball, but we've seen a red card. Could you even talk us through that? Like, what happened?
Listen, to be fair to them, like, they were passionate and they were aggressive. So are we. We're a family club as well, and you know, things get said on the pitch. Always, it's just football. Yeah, look, I think that their player probably lost his head a little bit. It was funny because when he got sent off, I was actually going up to him to explain that when it comes off your knee and then hits your arm, it can't be handball, because the ref was trying to explain it to him. So I was like, I actually went up to him nicely to say that to him, and then he just started switching at me, head to head, and he pushed me. I was just like, you know, you got to play the game, right? So yeah, he lost his head. I think he let his team down today. So
big win, big final for you. Anything else you'd like to say?
I love this team. I love this group of boys. Yeah, God bless to everyone, and yeah, I hope everyone has a good bank holiday weekend, and yeah, love to everyone, man. Wicked. Thank you. Cheers.